I might actually, just because I can, I think it'd be funny. Somber, what do you do? How did you get us killed?
I got us dead.
You deaded us. Somber. I'm on the... We have to start this. We haven't even started yet. Let's get to the news. Yeah, California Governor Newsom easily retains a job.
Mental right to vote and express themselves so overwhelmingly by rejecting the division, by rejecting the cynicism.
California Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom handily beat back an effort to oust him from office on Tuesday's special election, overcoming a Republican campaign to unseat him over his liberal policies on immigration and COVID-19 and crime. So pretty much a bunch of Republicans were like, hey, we don't like you because you're trying to help us out.
Nightly news, day in and day out. And I just wonder, I've got 4 young kids. Oldest about to turn 12 this weekend. And what they're growing up to. In a world where we're so divided, and we're teaching them that. And it doesn't have to be that way. I think we owe our kids a deeper sense of respect, and all of us as adults a responsibility
I can hear it.
Okay.
Disregard this false separateness. We're so much more in common as a state and a nation than we give ourselves credit for. Tonight, I'm
That's
humble,
definitely true, for sure.
grateful, but resolved in the spirit of my political hero, Robert Kennedy, to make more gentle the life of this world.
So this kind of pisses me off a little bit, like that this even had to happen. And you see, it's clear, like 67% support compared to 33% who wanted to recall him. Like, that's freaking bullcrap. That makes me so angry. And but I did see something really interesting, which is kind of funny. Eric Ball on Twitter.
His last name is Ball.
His last name is Ball. He's a pediatrician at Soakpaw. I don't know what Soakpaw is. Let's see. Southern Orange County Pediatric Association. Our team has been providing great care to kids. So he's a pediatrician. But he has this great comparison of
I'm not going. Can I fight it, Sky?
the map on the left is the recall results. The one on the right is the current COVID situation. You can't present. Yeah, see, someone said, yeah. That's true, though. I do agree with that. I would have liked some more information on these graphs, though. Same countries also supported Trump in 2020. Oh, I do want to show you guys something, though, which is kind of embarrassing for Somber.
What are you going to show them?
You'll see.
I
just want to show you guys that Somber bunny liked 66 of my tweets.
Marine creature dubbed the mothership was primordial scourge.
Primordial scourge. Thank you, Somber.
Scourge.
About 506 million years ago, a strange marine creature whose body so resembled a science fiction spacecraft that it has been dubbed the Mothership. The Mothership thrived in tropical seas, menacing prey on the ocean floor in what is now Canada. That's freaking awesome. A reconstruction viewed from the side of the Cambrian period arthropod. Titanosaurus. It does kind of look like pasta. Gaines, a marine creature that lived about 506 million years ago, was unearthed in the Burgess Shale. Man, they're still finding shit in the Burgess Shale. The Titanosaurus means Titanic helmet. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Does it give a size for this thing? The creature's head carapace represents about 2/3 of its body length, roughly 20 inches. While that may not sound big by modern standards, during the Cambrian period, a pivotal juncture in the history of life on Earth, it was giant. Speaking of mothership, Nicki Minaj said some crazy stuff about freaking...
Oh, yeah, she is a mother.
Yeah. Is Nicki Minaj a mother for real?
Yeah.
I don't know.
She has a 1-year-old. I think he's 1.
She's the mothership. But we have to talk about this tweet because it's so freaking funny. My cousin in Trinidad won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. His testicles became swollen. His friend was weeks away from getting married. Now the girl called off the wedding. So just pray on it and make sure you're comfortable with your decision, not bullied. I can almost guarantee this is what happened. He got the STD. He knew about it. Went and got the vaccine. I was like, oh baby, I got this.
I don't doubt people have tried.
Oh, I'm sure they freaking have. I'm a board-certified urologist. The vaccine does not cause orchitis, swollen balls. Something else caused that. Tons of data that getting COVID does affect semen parameters, may lead to infertility. Vaccines prevent COVID. Misinformation kills. Good point. I got the vax and my cock swelled up, but honestly, it could have been the nerve. Hey, Nicki Minaj, tell your cousin's friend to not call off the wedding and give me a call instead. I've been helping men get their sex lives back for many years. Sounds like he needs a visit to my office. Call and make an appointment today. Let's make his sex life great again. All right, let's see what he does. Tweets what he views. Follow my Instagram. Expert in prostate cancer. So this tweet was actually in response to Nicki Minaj not being at the Met Gala. Like, she said that they required a vaccination to go, and she
wasn't gonna get vaccinated for the Met. She was gonna get vaccinated whenever she felt like she had done enough research or whatever.
Research, yeah. I didn't even know what a Met Gala was, so I looked it up on Wikipedia.
Rich people get together and dress up.
True, but it's more official than that. It's called the Costume Institute Gala. So it's pretty much like a rich person's Halloween party, more or less. So that's Kim Kardashian. Who's her boyf? Who's her?
I don't
her
think
husband?
she's like divorced now. I think.
Who's that guy with her?
I don't know. Some people are speculating that it's Kanye West.
You think so? That's Kanye?
I don't know.
Oh. Well, I mean, all right. To be fair, they weren't actually dressed up like Endermen, but just take away the Enderman eyes and all the stuff around them. This was like literally. I think this just came out today. Yeah, September 15th. Nicki Minaj's COVID-19 vaccine testicular swelling claim shut down by Trinidad and Tobago Minister of Health. So
yeah.
So they pretty much said that. No.
Having issues.
It didn't happen. She said, they want you to get vaccinated for the Met. If I get vaccinated, it won't be for the Met. It'll be once I feel I've done it. Yeah, what Somber said. I've worked on that now. Be safe, wear the mask with 2 strings. It grips your head and face, not that loose one. At least she's like telling people to like wear a mask, though. That's good.
She recently claimed that she was going to get vaccinated because she was going to start touring or something like that.
Yeah.
The true or false. And unfortunately,
I love how he's trying to hold us laughing.
Yesterday, running down this false claim. It is, as far as we know, at this point in time,
no way.
There has been no such reported either side effect or adverse event. And what was sad about this,
oh God,
is that it wasted our time yesterday.
Imagine this guy like doing that yesterday. like researching this shit to shake in his head like
my wife.
AOC also went to the Met Gala. I love you, AOC. You can't see this right now.
About my wife like
you
that.
Can't see this right now, but you're my hero. I don't know what tax the itch means though. How do you Somber, I know it was a joke. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez of New York arrived at the Met Gala on Monday evening dressed in a custom Brother Vellies, sorry if I screwed that up, ivory wool jacket dressed with an organza flounce. I don't know if I'm saying these things right at all. And the message "Tax the Rich" emblazoned in red across her back. Like, or no, they're saying that she's hypocritical.
She's hypocritical, yeah.
Saying that she's hypocritical, but I don't think so because for one, like the rich we're talking about is not what she like the rich that she is.
She's not rich on their level.
Yeah, she's not on their level rich at all. Like, we're talking billionaires. She's not a billionaire. There's no way she's a billionaire. Plus, even if she was, like, she would be in that, like, in those parameters too. So she has the right to want to tax herself. You know, so like, you know, so even if, like, I mean, if she was, who's cares? What did Nicki Minaj do? If I ever have enough money, I wouldn't even buy a table. I would just pay the $35,000 just to go in and stand around and dress like a normal guy and just be like, or like dress as something like some anime character or something. Like, imagine me going in there dressed like Ron Weasley.
Should. That's what I.
Like, you know.
I'm gonna bring it to my family.
This bitch right here.
My grandparents a lot. They're higher risk than me, so I don't want to give them COVID. This time last year, My grandmother, who was a former
is so freaking
teacher
sad.
at the Rutherford County School System, died of COVID because someone wasn't wearing a mask. This is a very...
What? You gonna laugh? What a dumb bitch. I swear to God.
This is a very...
I'd kick her in the face. Oh my gosh. Not really. I don't approve of violence, but...
I do.
a
Hey guys, we're here to act professional.
Gosh, yeah. That is so freaking sick.
This is an avoidable issue, and by not wearing masks in schools, it's irresponsible. We're killing people. This is not something that we...
Look at her dumb face!
Did you see that the first person under 20 has died in Texas?
What do you mean? From
It
COVID?
was like a... Yeah, it was like a 4-year-old, I think she was.
Are you sure that's the first person? I don't know if that's the first person.
From this something, it was like, it said the first person under 20. That's what the article was saying.
Dang, I've seen like some like a lot of kids recently.
And her parents were anti-vax. And then now the mom's saying that, like, after her kid died, she was like, I wish I would have gotten vaccinated.
Of course! Did you see this first all-civilian crew launched into orbit aboard a SpaceX
I saw
rocket?
something of it.
That's freaking crazy. Oh, there's a video here. I didn't know there's a video here. Look.
Vehicles pitching downrange.
It sounded like it said vehicles bitching downrange. You guys hear that?
Range.
Let's see.
Vehicles pitching downrange.
It sounded like it said bitching. That's so crazy. Like, this is so crazy. Like, the times we're living in, like, civilians are going into space and shit. Like, that's a big deal. Like, that's a huge deal.
Would you go if given the
Oh,
option?
hell yes. Hell yes, for sure.
Even if there was, like,
Worst
it's guaranteed you're not coming back.
Worst case scenario. What do you mean? Oh, like going into space and just... I mean, they're coming back. They're not going in there to die or anything.
No, but like, what if that was, like...
Oh,
end,
to like go
like,
to...
what happened? Like, this is a hypothetical. You
Well-
go to space, something... Like, even if they said that there was, like, 90% chance that something will go wrong, would
Yeah.
you still go?
Well, depend. I guess it depends, honestly. Like on...
I probably still would.
I probably still would too. Like if we're going to Mars or something and you're like, the goal is to colonize Mars and like you be one of the first people like colonize on Mars. Whoa, look, this is them. Whoa,
I would
that's
go
crazy.
even with the high possibility of dying.
I would. A SpaceX rocket ship blasted off from Florida on Wednesday carrying a billionaire e-commerce executive and 3 less wealthy private citizens. Like, why do they have to add that they were less wealthy? Like, what is... That's so, like, classist. That's so... I hate that. And there's also, this is kind of about it, too. This is, like, the profiles of everybody who went into space. Like, look, that's them. Look how much fun they're having. I want to go to space.
One day,
Look,
if you get rich enough.
Look, they're just normal people. I'm going to the Met
Speaking
Gala if
of
I get rich
just
enough.
space-
I love how like there was like SpaceX rockets like going into space and they just kept blowing up. But then like 2 months later, like billionaires are going into space on SpaceX rockets. They consist of a billionaire internet commerce executive and jet pilot, a geoscientist, and a one-time finalist in NASA astronaut candidate program, a physician's assistant at the childhood cancer hospital where she was once a patient, and an aerospace data engineer at the U.S. Air Force veteran. That's pretty cool. At least they're like into science. I think that's super cool. The crew vehicle dubbed Resilience is scheduled for liftoff on Wednesday from NASA's King. Oh, that was today. I'm actually really jealous. Like, this is like literally the future, guys. We're gonna be going into space soon.